Or what about this one? Have you ever heard this? I heard this when I was becoming Catholic. Every now and then I still hear it, and it disturbs me. And now as a priest, you got to pray for me, because if a brother priest ever says it at the Mass, I'm pulling the plug. I'm like, bro, sit down. Have you ever heard this one? That St. Joseph was a widower in a previous marriage and had children from another woman and brought those children into his marriage with the Blessed Virgin Mary. How many of you, out of curiosity, have heard that? Right. I certainly did. Is that the teaching of the Catholic Church? No. Never has been. You will find this in 0 documents of the Catholic Church. Interesting. So then why are people saying this? Why do even priests sometimes say this from the pulpit? Well, in the early church, again, when the scriptures were being written, they said, if you remember this, you read about the brothers and sisters of Jesus. Remember that? So in the early church, some people said, we got a situation, how's that work? She's a virgin, perpetual virgin. Those aren't her kids. So whose kids are these? Who are these brothers and sisters of Jesus? So people thought, we got to solve this problem, this dilemma. So they said, he was a widower. Problem solved, right? He was already married, that's why he's old, and his first wife died or something, and those are his kids. Those are his kids. So that they thought was solving the problem. But is it true? No, it is not true. The church has never taught this. These are legends. These come from what are called apocryphal sources. Non-inspired, non-canonical, not like the scriptures. Some dudes winging it. Really. To try and fill in the gaps and solve what they thought were problems. But see, there was no problem. If you look at St. Jerome, the greatest biblical scholar ever, and all the greatest theologians, St. Thomas Aquinas, all of them, they all say that when the gospel writers use those words, brothers and sisters, it's because in the Greek at that time, not modern Greek, but 2,000 years ago, they didn't have a word for cousins. And so they simply used brothers and sisters, no matter what the relationship was. Nieces, nephews, cousins, all that kind of stuff. They would use brothers and sisters. You find that all throughout the New Testament. You actually find that today in many cultures. If you go to Africa, almost every country in Africa, all your relatives, no matter what relation they are called brothers and sisters.